So previously, I have made a video on how you can force Perplexity to always read content on the internet before giving you the answer. For example, here I do have request that I want to generate a noir story based in New York. And as you can see, there is no web content being read by Perplexity. But by adding a simple instruction like this one, you are an online researcher, gather info from the web to augment your response. And as you can see, it reads about 20 pages, and these pages are definitely going to be inspiring the AI to give you a much better and much more relevant answer. So I thought I could use this instruction and I could apply that into a new space, and therefore that space, every time I'm using it, it's gonna be reading content from the internet. But unfortunately, even though I was using the exact same instruction and also I enabled web search by default, this space still refused to actually read content from the internet. I tried it so many times. I tried so many different AI prompts, instructions. I tried so many options, but nothing is working. Even when I'm asking to get the latest news, sometimes Perplexity spaces are not reading content from the web, which is really a problem because this is a tool that is supposed to be good at researching content from the internet. But fortunately, I found a simple way to fix this issue. So I'm going to modify the instruction again. Let me just open the space and you can click this icon. And then in this case, I'm going to remove the instructions because this is actually not quite important, at least at the moment. Maybe there is a problem with Perplexity, but basically it's not really a problem about the instruction that you're using. So I'm going to remove it and let me just click save and be sure to include web by default. And here you want to add links, so you can click this button, add links, and then you can type google.com or basically any other page, but I think google.com works really well, and click add link. So basically this action will force Perplexity to visit that website, and since it is able to visit the website, it will actually start reading content that might be relevant to your query. So let me try using the same keyword again, which is generating a noir story based on New York. And the reason why I like using this as a testing is because this is actually not the kind of content that needs the latest info, but we can force AI to read the latest info regardless. Okay, let me just copy this and I'm going to go back to the space and I'm going to paste it. I'm going to paste the same content, the same query, and let's use, let's say, GPT 4.1, and I'm going to enable web and social search, and then I'm going to send the message, and you'll see it is going to be reading content from dozens of pages. Now at the top you'll see that there are some apps which I believe might have related topics about the query, which is about noir story. That's why you see some stories, some interactive video games based on a noir story, but that's not very important. The thing here is that if you go to sources, you'll see, there are some pages from Google, but also there are some pages that are legitimately related to the query that you're asking in Perplexity. Like these are just some answer from forums, from blog posts, from news articles. So these are being used by Perplexity as well to augment the answer. So even though there are some irrelevant answers from apps like Play Store, it's still able to read other pages, and therefore the answer is going to be much better. And most importantly, this spaces now is reading content from the web before giving you the response, and that's basically the thing that is the most important. So that's basically how you can force Perplexity spaces to always read content from the internet, from the web, before giving you the final answer. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Have a great day.